And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Blue Devils. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Bringing it back. He gets a block. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. With jet sweep pass. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Wide open spaces. Inside the touchdown, Longhorns. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The DBs will back off a bit. They'll go to the toss. Finding an escape route. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The toss to the right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him try to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch them side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
The Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To throw, it's Knight. Steamrolls his way ahead. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll toss it to the left. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Lockett. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
And the Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
First play of the period, 1st down here. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass, it's Knight. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Fitted in the window for the score.
Touchdown, Duke. Number 7 hauls it in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Longhorns will take over. 1st and 10.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Drones. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Swings it out to the flat. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking to throw, it's Drones. Uncorks one. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel in the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a man on the left. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Good. That ties the game.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
1st and 10.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Dropping back, it's Knight. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a grab down the middle. Oh, a lot of space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
The catch and score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air, it's Drones. He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Duke 21, Texas 14.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll send the back in motion. They'll start this third quarter with a run.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Flips it out to the back. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Drones. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Past the 30. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. The Blue Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. The toss sweep to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Knight. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. Touchdown, Duke! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
Number 10 with the grab and the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. Duke 28, Texas 21.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Quick release by the QB. Lots of running room. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throwing right. And wings it incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And now on second down for this offense. This time it's complete. Tackled there by the defense. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Making side adjustments here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready?
The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we don't have many plays left. You know, the clock winding down. We got to make something happen. These kind of plays are just crippling. They will absolutely ruin what chance you have to push the ball down the field later on and save timeouts. And so we got to get that engine going here.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Black 33 now.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He's got great speed. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air. It's Knight. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Motion from the wideout. quick touch pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And in a tie situation, the defense knows the offense is going to be aggressive, try to throw the football. So get more DBs on the field, and that's what they're doing. Whether it's man or zone coverage, you need all that extra speed on the back end. And it really showed up for them on that last play, forcing the incompletion.
They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Drones. It's complete to the left. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Jackson. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. We'll get it started here in overtime. They'll toss it to the left. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. These DBs going to give a little cushion. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they score first here in overtime.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Duke 35, Texas
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
It's complete.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie. They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try to win it or lose it on a two-point conversion. To the air, it's thrown. They did not get it. The aggressive call to try to win the game right here, and they come up short in OT. This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows.